Hey everybody, it's Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called You Really Got a Hold on Me. We're going to find out your person's thoughts and feelings, and we will be having an 18+ extended reading. For those of you that would like to follow me to my Vimeo channel, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you just want to go straight to your pile and choose your pile, you can go to my description box. There will be timestamps there for you to choose. Also, if you're wondering if I do personal readings, I've got your back. I certainly do, and you'll find all the information in my description box for how to book a personal reading. Also, if you'd like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, details for how to do so are in my description box. I also have another YouTube channel called Light of Ascension Tarot as well. Everything you need is in my description box. Let's go ahead and look at the piles. So for pile number 1, we have the eggplant. So if you're feeling pile number 1, you'll choose the eggplant. If you're feeling pile number 2, you'll choose the red pepper, the spicy red pepper for pile number 2. And for pile number 3, we have the banana. If you're feeling the banana today, you will choose pile number 3. And actually there are 3 bananas here for pile number 3, okay? So go ahead and take a deep breath, focus in, and think about what are you feeling today? Are you feeling the eggplant, spicy red pepper, bananas, okay? So we are going to get into it today, and let's do it, everybody. Of course, you can watch more than one pile if you're feeling so inclined, okay? I'm just gonna put the other piles aside for now, and we're gonna go ahead and start pile number 1. Okay, let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the eggplant, and today's reading is called You Really Got a Hold on Me. We're gonna find out your person's thoughts and feelings. Okay, pile number 1. And let's just go ahead and do a little opening prayer. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number 1 and also pile 2 and pile number 3 who come here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium and the channel between yourself and pile number 1, 2, and 3. And for those of you that are wondering, we will be having an 18+ extended reading if you'd like to join me there. Okay, pile number 1. Go ahead and see if there are any channeled messages. Spirit is showing me polka dots or showing me like a black dot and then white dots, which to me is like polka dots. But it also feels like somebody who is maybe writing a paper or writing something like in Microsoft Word and is using like, like dot, 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 that type of thing. Or doing like a bullet point list with dot, dot, dot. You know what I'm saying, pile number 1? Spirit is just showing me that. There's the Knight of Pentacles. So, of course, the Knight of Pentacles in the tarot is Taurus and or just earth signs in general, but particularly Taurus. If you have Taurus in your chart or they do. Also, this energy just talking about, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, right? Pile number 1. Anyway, you don't need to be subjected to my singing. And pile number 1, I just rickrolled you. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up online. But anyway, here we have the Knight of Pentacles. And that's what the Knight of Pentacles is saying. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, okay? Never gonna run around and desert you. All right, and so it's like, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep going, and that Knight of Pentacles has that very stubborn kind of energy. Do you know what I'm saying? Also, if the Knight of Pentacles is reversed, it can also have a very stubborn, belligerent, Napoleon complex type of an energy. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 1? But never gonna let you down, never gonna give you up, all that kind of stuff, pile number 1. Actually, Mars is gonna be moving into Taurus here in a little bit. So, that's perfect energy. Mars and Taurus is perfect for never giving up and never letting go of something, okay? But let's go ahead and see their thoughts and feelings, okay? Well, there's the Page of Pentacles, okay? So that's kind of funny, isn't it? There's the Page of Swords. Pile number 1, what is going on, okay? And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, I'm just gonna get all the cards out here. Pile number one, I'm gonna put that eggplant emoji right in between the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, all right? And we have sacral chakra energy, intimacy and touch. We also have recoil and runner, okay? And taking a creative risk or taking a risk. Sometimes when we take a risk and we do something, it makes us feel like very nauseated. It makes us feel kind of like, oh, what did I just do? Or what did I just say? Okay. But the sacral chakra also talking about intimacy here, intimacy and touch. Also with the pentacles, the two pentacles here, the pentacles definitely being about intimacy, and how I see it here about intimacy and trust and touch. Okay, pile number one. So far there is this sacral chakra connection. We have, oh, it's 111 and you're reading right now, pile number one. Check out my clock. I just looked up. It's 111 right there. Okay, and 10 of Cups. Interesting. Heart chakra. And it says, this is from my deck. It says, heart chakra, God is a woman, a perfect moment in time. And it says, good things come when you stop waiting around. Okay. So offering their heart to you, offering your heart to them. And with this Page of Swords and Nine of Swords, it's kind of like, was it something that I said? Was it something that I did? Okay. And let's see what else here. We have space, okay? We have space. And we have trust. Okay. So interesting. Pile number one, the energy that I'm getting so far is two people hooking up. Okay, so if you've already been with this person, pile number one, intimately, I'm definitely getting that. And it seems like you two had a very nice time together, or there's a lot of potentiality to have a great time with one another because of the sacral chakra and the 10 of Cups here. And I'm getting an energy of someone who has had a very good time, okay? But maybe there's been some space or distance between you and this person, and you're wondering, should I reach out, okay? I also feel like pile number one, this person is wondering if they should reach out to you, okay? And it's kind of that awkward, like when you have a really amazing good time with someone and you connect on an intimate level, and then it's like, it's just the beginning of something, but it's like, well, where do we go from here, okay? Crown chakra, okay? So with the crown chakra, it's saying here to meditate and breathe and practice yoga. Yeah, especially if you're going through a Nine of Swords type of a time and you're overthinking things a lot. And it says here, other mindfulness practices to deepen your connection. Okay, meditate, breathe, and practice yoga. Maybe some of you here actually do practice yoga. Or maybe this person does too. With the two pages here, I feel like you and this person do have a lot in common, okay? I do. So it's like, what are we worrying about here? And it says, reconnect with the I am presence and ask your guides for assistance, pile number one. And then we have trust, okay? And it says trust right here too. So maybe some of you are getting downloads and information about this connection. And yeah, pile number one. Let's see what else we have here. We have, I don't know why I keep pushing you away. I'm sorry. Okay, but anyway, they're not intending to give up with this Knight of Pentacles, okay? And there might have been some space here between you two, or just kind of like something is undefined is what I'm getting, pile number one, okay? Something feels kind of undefined. Although I feel like, you know, with the two pages here, you two are peas in a pod, two peas in a pod. You know what I'm saying, pile number one? So, you know, maybe there's some space right now and distance between you two, but Spirit is saying you know, trust, okay? We have the elephant here talking about, I feel like for you guys, you just want to be like emotionally wise about something. Pile number one, you don't want to overreact and you don't want anyone to see you overreact. And with this Page of Swords, the energy I'm getting is, I'm cool, I'm good, I'm cool, you know, and then maybe on the inside feeling kind of messed up, you know, but not really wanting to show it, but just kind of like, hey, I'm cool, I'm good, that's great, you know, type of an energy, okay? And we have the hawk here. So the hawk spirit talking about a message incoming or someone returning, okay? And it's almost like, I feel like you guys are saying, if I'm just quiet and I don't freak out and I don't say too much and I don't let myself start overthinking this connection, I know that, you know, this person is going to be like pulled back into my energy is kind of what I feel like you guys might be saying here, okay? Especially with the eggplant emoji, I do feel like there is a lot of, you know, sexual interest between both of you, pile number one, and I do feel like this person likes you too, but I feel like, you know, maybe you have been trying to figure out what is this person's intention or what do they want here, you know? And with hawk spirit, it's like, I also feel like you guys are kind of the hawk too, okay? This person may feel like there's nothing really wrong and is maybe waiting to hear something from you with the elephant, or is just trusting that things are going to come around even if they're not moving that fast, that something happened in this connection that solidified it already with the sacral chakra and the 10 of cups, okay? But you guys could just be watching for signs like a hawk, trying to understand, you know, what this person's intentions are. Now, pile number one, my advice to you on that would be to relax a little bit, okay? Because it looks like there was a good connection, you know, or there is a intimate connection here with the 10 of cups and the sacral chakra. And with the Page of Pentacles, there is a actual, what's the word I want to use? There's a legitimate offer, I feel like, or a legitimate, you know, thing that this person wants to do for you. And I do feel like they are legitimate. I feel pile number one with the way they feel and the way that I do feel like this person could be emotionally ready for a relationship here with the elephant. I just think that they move slower. Maybe they're just more patient. They're not in a hurry. But the reading is called You Really Got a Hold on Me, right? So, you know, you could also be the one that is moving slowly, or, you know, with this Page of Swords energy, I'm kind of getting that Gemini energy too, of kind of like, well, should I move slow? Should I back up? Should I move slow? Should I just be like, yeah, it's no big deal, I trust what's happening, okay? The elephant spirit is very secure. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number one? So the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles is an energy of taking things as they come in their own time, trusting things, being very patient and secure. Sacral chakra wanting to establish a deep emotional connection. The 10 of Cups is, you know, really loving and experiencing life on a deep level, okay? So I do think this person has had a good experience with you, pile number one, or they anticipate having a very good experience with you. And, you know, this double pentacle energy here to me is just, they're not wanting to give up on the connection, but they're not rushing things either. We have Scorpio energy, mysterious, fierce, and intimidating. That definitely goes with the hawk spirit, okay? And I feel like, you know, somebody here is like a detective. Is this you, pile number one, that's like a detective? Like when you're getting to know someone, you want to know everything about someone. You want to know what makes them tick. I feel some of you here have like a very active mind, and you like to investigate things. And I feel like you guys like to know, like, you want to know, like, what's up, you know, what's going on. And, you know, are you an investigative reporter, pile number one? But, I mean, I feel like some of you here may like murder mysteries, or you may like those crime shows, or you may get really into, you know, just kind of curious about people. Okay, and here's what I feel, pile number one, is this person is a little bit different than you emotionally. I feel you and this person have things in common, and I feel like there is a connection here, but I feel like you guys kind of like deal with things differently emotionally. And that's okay, you know, you know, what's so funny, pile number one, is I'm just remembering, like, in my corporate days when people would get promoted to a manager, they would send them to this training where you would analyze your personality and what type of leader you were, what type of manager you were, and then you were told about other people and how they like to work or how they like to be, and how as a manager, like, sometimes people are going to flex to you and other times you'll be flexing to other people, and to realize there's other styles of relating, right? Which is a very emotionally intelligent thing to realize. And I feel like you guys do realize that, pile number one, because I feel you're intelligent with the Page of Swords. However, I just feel like some of you have, you know, dealt with liars and users, and you know, maybe there's, with this space and trust, abandonment may have been an issue for some of you guys growing up too, or this feeling of like, I just have a sick feeling in my stomach, you know, and so you just like to know what's going on, you know what I'm saying, pile number one? And that's cool, but I don't really feel like, you know, I don't know why I keep pushing you away. I'm sorry, you know, and maybe you feel like you're pushing this person a little bit away too, because you're like worrying a lot, okay? Because I don't really feel like this person is trying to go anywhere, you know? I mean, they may not be moving forward really quickly, but they're also not like, you know, maybe there's this feeling of somebody thinking someone was like backtracking, but I don't think so, pile number one. I mean, that's not what I'm flat out getting, okay? There could have been some overthinking about this, is what I'm actually feeling. All right, and the Nine of Swords, I'm like having a hard time breathing right now, pile number one, which is really weird. So maybe some of you have had that too, or some of you have had asthma growing up, because I'm getting that. But Nine of Swords, okay? The Nine of Swords in the tarot is a Mars and Gemini card. So talk about overthinking and dramatizing things, you know? And sometimes we can't help it. It's just, we haven't had a lot of sleep. We've had some stressful situations, and now we're just kind of on the edge. You know what I'm saying, pile number one? So we have Scorpionic here, mysterious, fierce, and intimidating. And with the Knight of Pentacles, we have Taurus. So we could have Taurus, Scorpio energies here, which are opposite signs. Okay, the elephant isn't moving real fast. I don't know how fast elephants can run. I'll have to look that up. I'm always curious about, you know, the different animals, but I feel like the hawk is moving quicker than the elephant. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, talk about the elephant in the room, you know, with space and the elephant. You know, the old elephant in the room that no one's really talking about, okay? So maybe there's a need to have a conversation here too, okay? We have guidance, be the light, okay? Pile number one, and we have guidance and be the light. So, you know, I feel like for you guys, you know, just saying like where you're at, if you need to guide things, if you need to say something, if there's something that you need to get off your chest, pile number one, then I feel like that's fine, okay? I feel like this person with the Knight of Pentacles is strong enough to kind of like take that, you know, if there's something you need to say or you've been wanting to say and you're just not certain of how you would like to approach a subject, okay? So, I mean, I do feel like you guys are coming off as being very mysterious and fierce yourselves, okay? And yeah, so guidance is needed, I feel like, and someone could be pushing someone else away here, all right? Guidance is and you may need to give this person a little guidance on where you're at, pile number one. Okay, I'm just seeing that right now. It says be the light. Okay, because they may not know. The Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles here could assume that everything's fine. You know what I'm saying? And I also just feel like this is kind of the way that this person conducts themselves. Okay, and I'm getting the name Rob, R-O-B. So some of you may have a brother, cousin, father, uncle. You may work with someone with that name, okay? But Spirit is telling me that name here particularly. And I'm seeing a guy with brown hair that's kind of wavy, thicker, and kind of curly-ish, okay? And brown hair, brown eyes, like hair texture is more like wavy, thicker, or curlier, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles too is always could be a little bit shorter as well, particularly with the Page of Pentacles. You and this person could be about the same height as well with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, okay? And I do feel like this person's trying to put their best foot forward too. I feel like they could be somewhat afraid of rejection at times or nervous. I'm getting like a nervous feeling right now, pile number one. Okay, so I feel like both of you like each other and are interested in each other. We just have to talk more. We just have to, you know, not worry about saying certain things. We need to, you know, right? If you guys just really came together for a beautiful moment with the sacral chakra and the 10 of Cups, and there's always that like dead space after where it's like, okay, what's going on here? Okay. Anyway, pile number one, let's see. We have the North Node and life's purpose. Okay. So we have guidance, be the light, and your life's purpose. Okay. And this may just be a side note here, pile number one, as a detail to, why do I feel so nervous right now? It's that nine, it's the crusty old 9 of Swords, isn't it? Pile number one. Anyway, later this year, there's going to be a Mars retrograde in Gemini. And I don't think any of us are looking forward to that, particularly the Geminis, okay? But anyway, so we have North Node and we have guidance, be the light. So part of whatever you guys are doing in your life is part of your life purpose with the hawk here is to be a guide for others, pile number one, and to use air energy responsibly within yourself and with others, okay? And I feel like you guys become more empowered when you have a good handle on your mind, okay, pile number one. And I feel like your mind is your greatest asset here, and it's incredibly important for your life purpose. So don't, you know, dish yourself and say, I know I have anxiety. I wish I could stop worrying. I hate my mind. You know, I've been there too, pile number one, with the overthinking and things. But part of your life purpose is to be the light and be the guide and be the messenger, okay? And some of you may be in counselor type roles or, you know, there's something I feel like here, this may be, someone here could have been a guidance counselor or school counselor, or maybe you had a parent that was, or something like that. I also feel some of you could have had a certain, you know, important discussion with a guidance counselor when you were younger, okay? Yeah. You know what I was just getting? I was getting that movie Dangerous Minds with Michelle Pfeiffer in it from the 90s, okay? Someone here could have had a teacher that was like very influential on their life purpose, okay? And for those of you that are teachers out there, I salute you, pile number one. Teachers are so important, okay? And I do feel like there is an important message for you guys coming from Spirit regarding your life purpose, okay? And that's why we have the crown chakra here too. And don't keep pushing away spirit, pile number one, if messages are trying to come towards you. I know easier said than done, but there's something here when you're feeling nervous, but easier said than done. But there's something here about the sacral chakra and the 10 of cups, like really coming together and really feeling comfortable with one another and really feeling a lot of pleasure, okay? And with the 2 pentacles here, I feel like this person is indeed like a sensual, physical, pleasure-seeking type of a person. I don't mean it in a bad way, like that they're a player or a loser, pile number one. I just mean that they like physical touch. They may like really good food. They may like making out a lot. They may like cuddling a lot, holding hands a lot. This is a person who likes to be close to someone, okay? And I feel like wants to be close to someone, okay? So, you know, take that as it resonates, pile number one. And, you know, you're going to be okay. I feel like in this situation, sometimes we push people away, whether that's you or them. I mean, we've all pushed people away before, even if we've really liked them, just because we're, you know, a little scared. Sometimes something is like so good, you know, with the sacral chakra and the 10 of cups that we're like, whoa, you know. So anyway, pile number one, I do think there's a good physical chemistry here between you and this person, all right? So after this, we are going to take it to the 18 plus extended reading. For those of you that would like to follow me there, pile number one. Let's see. Spirit, as one last question here for pile number one, can you help give me some advice for pile number one on their life's purpose since the North Node came up in this reading? Can you give me some idea of their life purpose, please? Or what is the message with this hawk that you're trying to get to pile number one, please? What is this message? What is this message, please? The 4 of Wands. Okay. To be truly happy, I feel like pile number one in your life, you have to have like an unobstructed view to who you are and feel very comfortable with where you're at. And I do think you're going to have a partner in your life who's similarly situated to you. Okay, some of you may have Gemini in your chart because I am getting that kind of twin energy. And I think Spirit is saying, you know, the 4 of Wands is very bold energy too. It's not going off half-cocked. You know what I'm saying? Pile number one, but it's very bold energy. And talking about having confidence and being bold and like not giving up is what I feel, okay? And I feel some of you could actually be meeting a partner in the long term, or maybe it's this person, pile number one. This is a general reading. So what I'm trying to say though is I feel a lot of you, part of your partner is actually going to be part of your life purpose, okay? And I feel like the person that you end up with long term is similar to you. They may do like something similar to you. You guys may have the same hobbies. You may have the same interests. And I think you two unite under this. And I think it's very good for you. Pile number one, okay? So be on the lookout for someone like that who, you know, has similar interests, hobbies, or work as you. And somebody who, you know, they feel very comfortable around you, or it's like, you know, I've known you for a long time type of energy, okay? And the 4 of Wands is talking about, you know, growing through our boldness, through our passion, through our creativity, and it's things just are expanding. Do you know what I'm saying? Pile number one. All right. So I feel also like Spirit is saying go after what you want as well. Be fierce about it. And if you intimidate other people, well, that's their problem. Okay? Pile number one. That is what I am getting for you, my loves. And for those of you that would like to join me on the extended reading, you can certainly join me there. We will be getting 18 plus information for you, pile number one. Take a deep breath, my loves, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care. Let's move on to pile number 2. Okay, let's do it. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the spicy red pepper. Thank you so much for being here today. Pile number 2. Did I just call you pile number 1? I hope I didn't. Anyway, thank you for being here. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. And this reading is called You Really Got a Hold on Me. Okay, we're going to find out your person's thoughts and feelings. And for those of you that would like to hit the 18+ extended reading, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Thank you so much. Pile number 2. And let's go ahead, and Spirit's already telling me like seashells. So maybe some of you are wanting to go on a vacation, or you're by the water, or you want to be by the ocean, or that's where you want to live or retire someday. But I'm also getting that energy, you know, when someone puts a seashell up to their ear and can like hear the ocean. Okay, that type of thing. Pile number 2, maybe you did that when you were a kiddo a lot, or you collected seashells. Let's see what else here for pile number 2. That's pretty cute. All right, I'm also getting the energy of someone who like swam in a very unique place, or has like, you know, almost like the Dead Sea or something like that, okay? What's the whole thing with the Dead Sea where you can just kind of like float in it? I don't know. I remember hearing something about that. Pile number 2, okay? But let's go ahead and see what else for pile number 2, please, Spirit. Anything else here? Okay, I just heard mathophobia. Mathophobia. So someone here may have to do some math for their job, or do some type of math but doesn't like it, or maybe you do it but you never liked it, but growing up you were afraid to do it. Okay, mathophobia, pile number 2. Okay, and also I'm just getting something about a raccoon, somebody who went outside and saw like a raccoon digging through their trash. Okay, I also feel like there could be a skunk. Do you guys remember that video where, I forget what it was, I think it was a show on MTV where someone got sprayed with a skunk and they poured a whole can of tomato sauce over them to get rid of the smell? Anyway, some of you could have had a lot of that happening growing up at your house, like finding animals like that, going through trash or whatever. Okay, pile number 2, because Spirit is showing me a raccoon and a skunk, okay? And maybe some of you got sprayed with a skunk before. If you have, leave me a comment. Pile number 2. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. I'm feeling like someone has a really gross taste in their mouth, or something got sprayed into someone's mouth and it was like gross. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 2. Anyway, talk about the red spicy pepper. Here's the 10 of Wands. Let's get started, okay? And the 10 of Wands, of course, the reading is called You Really Got a Hold on Me, okay? So this person here with the 10 of Wands, like, I'm gonna keep going. It doesn't matter what anyone says. I know this is gonna pay off someday. I just have to keep working and keep going, okay? So let's go ahead and see for my pile number 2s. Let's see what's going on. Yep, I just have to keep working and going. There's the 8 of Pentacles, the Empress. Ooh, wow, pile number 2. I have some thoughts already, but I'm gonna go ahead and get all the cards out. We have the 2 of Wands. Pile number 2. Ay, ay, ay. Does some of you have 2 people that are after you? Do you guys know that song, Two Princes, from back in the 90s? 2 princes stand before me. You know, one has money and one has whatever, and the other one is like working really hard, or is more blue collar, or that type of thing. Anyway, pile number 2, I'm already getting energy here for you. We have release, moving on, and freedom over fear. Wow, I love that for the Empress. That's wonderful. Okay, release from something very heavy, moving on, and freedom over fear. And I feel like in general, this is a energy that you guys are embracing. We have overworked and underappreciated. Love on hold. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Some of you here may be thinking about a job too, and thinking about how much work it's going to take, or how much you have been working and you're like, it's not fair. I just want to be an empress and sit on my throne. Okay, we have frustration. Okay, so the empress is like frustrated, you know, like, why is this happening to me? We have confidence. Okay, confidence. Interesting. We have, you have taught me so much about love and life. I could dive into your mind. Okay. All right. Some of you started from the bottom. Now you're here. Pile number 2. Okay. And some of you could have been born into some very difficult circumstances, or had to work your way to the top, or, you know, you started working from a very young age, and you've had to put a lot of elbow grease into what you've been doing. Some of you have been working very, very hard for what you want, and there may have been a fear of poverty or a fear of, you know, being trapped forever that kept you guys pushing forward, pushing on. Okay, and some of you may have had a lot of frustrations in your life at various times, and because you're so hardworking and industrious, you guys may have had some people that took advantage of that, and some of you guys here could be leaving certain work situations and maybe doing your own thing. All right, I feel like some of you here are meeting someone who is very interested in, if you haven't already met them, I feel like some of you are very interested. You could be interested in meeting someone who's very worldly and entrepreneurial and adventurous. Pile number 2, okay? And I think this person's gonna be very impressed with you because of how much work you've had to do to get yourself to where you are today. Some of you could have been single mothers. You could have been taking care of a whole family. And, you know, it hasn't been an easy journey. For some of you, Saturn may be very prominent in your chart as you've, you know, risen to the level to where you're at. Pile number 2 today, I feel like a big tap on the back or a big pat on the shoulder is due to you. Okay, and also, I feel like the name Pat could be important here, Pat or Patrick. Also, someone here could have a ancestor with that name, or brother, cousin, someone, okay? Uncle, father, because I feel like Pat is giving you a pat on the back here, pile number 2. I just have to say that, all right? But you guys know how to work hard. You may look like very loving and sexy and cute with the Empress here, but you know how to work hard, and you're a gangster for that, pile number 2. I want you to know, okay? And some of you may have felt like with the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, like you were trapped in a dead-end job forever. You were never going to be appreciated. Okay, I know we're talking about you really got a hold on me. The reason I feel like this person here coming in with the 2 of Wands, they're going to need some confidence if they want to deal with you, pile number 2, because I feel like you're the total package with the Empress here, okay? And some of you could have been with people who, like, you know, would ignore you or wouldn't really, like, pay attention to you at times, even though you were working super hard. This could have been at work. It could have been with partners, where you were putting in all the effort, but it wasn't really getting you anywhere. And I feel like that's all changing, whether it comes to work or partners. And I feel like there's someone very active here with this 2 of Wands who's scoping you out, who knows that they're going to need to approach you with a lot of confidence, okay? And this person is saying, you have taught me so much about love and life, I could dive into your mind. Yeah, because this Empress represented by you, pile number 2, is an enigma, okay? Because you have this beautiful outside to you, but on the inside, you're a fighter and you're strong and you're smart with the 8 of Pentacles, okay? And the 8 of Pentacles in the tarot is Virgo energy. The 10 of Wands is Saturn and Sagittarius, and the 8 of Pentacles is Sun and Virgo, so we could have some Sages and Virgos showing up in this pile. The 2 of Wands is in Aries energy, Mars and Aries, pure confidence for sure, okay? And you know, I feel like some of you here are confident, but you're all, because you know a lot and you've worked hard, but you've also been frustrated with some of the people that you've been meeting because they're not really like taking action, or they're not really on your level, okay? But I see somebody here who is confident enough to approach you, pile number 2, but also has respect for you, which is important, okay? And I am sorry I lied to you, and this is under the release, moving on, freedom over fear. Okay, so you guys actively doing the work on yourself with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles here. For you guys that felt very overworked and underappreciated in your relationships, I feel like there's someone here who is trying to do all this work to get you back. But I don't feel like you guys, I mean, it may amuse you that this person from your past is trying to do all this work to prove to you that they're a better person, or that they're better in general, because I feel like you guys are moving on. You know, you're releasing your frustrations about the past. You're reducing your fears about the past. Okay, I almost said the word fast. So some of you here could be fasting or doing things like that too, but you've been working really hard on your mind, body, and soul. And it shows, pile number 2, you're shining and you're attracting a different type of a person, I feel like, okay? And there is someone from your past who never really gave you full kudos or full credit for what you've had to do and how hard it's been for you at times. And on top of that, they may not have been always very truthful with you. Some of them may have said, oh, I'm at work, or I'm too busy, but something else was going on, okay? And I feel like this connection was very frustrating to you because you can't shove a square in a round peg. Just like you can't have an empress, a queen, who's a 10, hanging out with a 1. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? And, you know, they can't, it's not that this person's ugly or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are. I'm not trying to make fun. I'm not trying to make fun of the visually unfortunate, pile number 2. You know, I'm not, pile number 2. I mean, when I grew up, I'll tell you what, pile number 2, I had frizzy hair. I wore dorky clothes. I was overweight. I wore Coke bottle glasses. Okay, I'm only telling you that so that you know, I'm not trying to diss anyone here, but I'm just saying people can be ugly in the way that they don't appreciate people, and they don't appreciate the beauty within and the beauty without, inside and outside of what's in front of them. Okay. And I feel like you guys are just like, you know what? I'm moving on from that. I cannot, be the one doing all the work in a relationship and wasting all of my youth, all of my energy, all of my time. Like, I feel like it makes you guys smile or laugh a little bit. Pile number 2, about how this person sees you now, and about how they feel like, they just are like, I'm never really going to get to pile number 2's level. Okay. And this person could have been very self-sabotaging with the 10 of Wands here, saying they're sorry, they lied to you, they self-sabotaged. All right. They know you did more of your fair share in this connection and that it wasn't fair to you. Okay. And with frustration in the Empress, I do feel like you could have been sexually frustrated in this connection, or this person could have been sexually frustrated as well, or they currently are sexually frustrated because they can't have access to the Empress. Okay. Pile number 2, you've turned your back on this person, and I think it is amusing to you, but I also feel like you guys are turning in another direction and you're looking for a new opportunity. And that could be with work. It could be, I feel like with the 2 of Wands, fresh, new, confident opportunities for you guys in general, not just with love, but with your time, your effort, your energy, and your work. Okay. And it's time to turn our gaze to the future and see what's coming down the road. Okay. And I do feel like you guys are going to be meeting someone someone could have been waiting for you as well to get out of a relationship, or knew that you were always better than the situation that you were putting yourself in. And I do think someone is eyeing you. I'm seeing this person winking at you. And Spirit just said to me, like, winky toe. I have no idea what that is. Winky toe, pile number 2. Okay. And, all right. I'm also getting someone here who could be in like the trucking or towing business. And some of you may have relatives that were into that. I'm also seeing somebody that has a red car here too. Okay, and maybe somebody had to get their car towed or something like that. But I am seeing somebody with a red car who's like, you know, out in nature, kind of like driving out in nature. Okay. Anyway, pile number 2. Let's see what else here. And I feel like this person from the past, you've taught them a lot about love and life, but guess what? You're not this person's mother. You're not their teacher. You're not their, you know, director of their life, you know, and I think you guys realize that, like, they're going to have to learn the hard way with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. They got a lot more work to do, pile number 2. Okay, I don't even really want to continue to focus on it because I feel like there's new energy, someone at a higher level, more your speed. Okay, yeah, Otter. This person from the past looking for your forgiveness, looking for your friendship and your forgiveness. They should have appreciated you while they had you. Okay, and I do think that they're very sexually frustrated when they think about you, and I do think they're trying to come off as being friendly. Okay, pile number 2, but they can also see like how you're changing. Okay, and it makes them feel very hopeless, or there's nothing they can really do about it. It's like, well, shit, I lost pile number 2. Okay, and this reading is called "You Really Got a Hold on Me." So this person knows, they know what they did. They know, they can see it, they can feel it. The Otter is water energy. So this person trying to focus on work, trying to focus on moving their life forward, kind of feeling like they're going nowhere with the 10 of Wands. They could have gone a lot farther in life with you by their side, pile number 2. Okay, but sorry, you know, they missed the boat on that one. We have the Lizard, fire energy here, and you know, this new person, I feel like, has their eye on you and is, you know, wanting to strike up a conversation, wanting to talk to you, wanting to get your attention. Okay, and trying to find ways to do that. Okay, also the Lizard is very like psychically sensitive as well, and you know, it's kind of like a chameleon and like changes. I feel like this Lizard anyway like changes colors a lot. Okay, and like a chameleon, and I'm seeing like a rainbow lizard here. Okay, so it's like out of nowhere, like darting in and out type of a thing. All right, and yeah, let's see what else here. You have your back anyway turned on this person, and you can see that, you know, you still have a hold on them, but I also think you guys get frustrated at times because this person could have darted in and out of your life, you know, lied to you about certain things, said they were at work or something and they really weren't, you know, these types of shitty things, pile number 2. But I feel like you guys are changing colors, changing scenes, changing your life, and you know, just looking at the future. Okay, we have storms, complications, and struggles to make it through. Yeah, this person experiencing a lot of frustration, feeling very overworked right now. When you were feeling very overworked and underappreciated, this person didn't really offer any help, and now they want to try to ask for your help when you've walked away. Okay, this person experiencing complication and struggles to make it through, And you guys are like, it's not my problem. I'm releasing and moving on, and freedom over fear, okay? And we have here travel. Yeah, here we go, travel. Make plans, time to move on. Yeah, okay, making plans, time to move on. No thank you, don't care. I'm trying something different, okay? The Empress can get really comfortable where she's at. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? And maybe some of you got a little bit too comfortable where you're at, whether it's with work or in relationships. And it's time to like move on. It's time to make new plans. It's time to continue the journey. And I feel like when you guys change, go and leave and continue the journey, I feel like, you know, things get better for you. And along the path, you're gonna meet some people who are like you, okay? And some of you may be wanting to travel. You may be wanting to try different things, travel, etc. If some of you can travel for work, I would say do it, you know? Some people like being like a travel nurse or, you know, going different places, you know, via that way, okay? And I do feel like some of you could be meeting someone from like another culture or somebody who, I'm also getting like a Middle Eastern type of an energy, okay? So some of you here may be meeting someone who is from, you know, the Middle East, or someone who has that ethnicity, someone who's like a lot quicker and a lot faster about what they want, and someone who possibly owns their own company and isn't gonna spend their whole life like, you know, slaving away for the man. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? Like somebody who actually is like a self-starter, has their own thing going on, who's very confident, okay? I feel like this is a big change of pace for you to be with someone like this, okay? And, you know, it's funny with the Empress is Venus, okay? She represents Venus in the tarot, and the 2 of Wands in the tarot represents Mars in Aries, the most Aries Mars you could ever have, or Mars, you know what I'm saying, pile number 2. Anyway, it's the most Marsy of the Mars, okay? So we have Venus and Mars, which is a very, of course, sexual combination, right? It's very red hot, like this red hot pepper over here, okay? So it's Venus and Mars. It's very much attracted to one another, okay? And some of you may meet this person while you're on a vacation, while you're traveling, while you're away from home, while you're doing other things, you know, while you're stepping into new energy. I feel like running into this, okay? And Mars as a planet definitely has to do with very like sexual activity and sexual energy. All right, so I do feel like a lot of that is coming your way, pile number 2. And if you've been feeling very frustrated, like there's no good people around here, I guess I better like look in another direction. I feel like that's a thumbs up, okay, pile number 2. And we have the first house and the body, okay? And yeah, as Lana Del Rey would say, I sing the body electric. Pile number 2. Some of you may have very beautiful voices as well with the Empress here, and talk about, you know, frustration with physical, like I'm not getting my needs met, I'm not feeling physically, you know, I need somebody, I'm Venus and I need Mars to come in and, you know, take care of this body. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 2. We're going to get more into that later in the extended reading. But I also feel like your guys' bodies are changing too. Like maybe the way you eat, your nutrition. There's something going on within you that's changing. And I feel like your energy is becoming lighter. Pile number 2. Okay. And you can see here, it looks like she's rising and about ready to take flight. And there's someone in the background who's like watching her do that with their head down, okay? And some of you could have 2 exes that are watching you kind of like move and move on, okay? Because I'm seeing two here, like looking down and looking up and trying to get a glimpse of you as you kind of move on, okay? And move on you will. MoveOn.org, right? Pile number 2. So we have first house and the body. So really getting to know yourself and really knowing to love and trust yourself, and, you know, really feeling positive and confident in your body, right? We have confidence and body. So body, confidence, feeling good about yourself, feeling lighter, feeling energetically, feeling lighter, feeling beautiful. Okay, and this other person, I spy pile number 2, and it's straight up 2 o'clock. Look at my clock, pile number 2, 2 p.m. straight up. I just looked up my clock, okay? So 2 o'clock in pile number 2, the time is now, pile number 2. All right, and the first house is also like the helm in astrology, and it's where we start taking control of our life and making plans and moving on and focusing on ourselves, okay? So I do feel like that is something here, all right? And we've got that Venus-Mars energy, very attracted to one another, all right? Pile number 2. So let's go ahead and see. Let's get a card. Before we hit the 18 plus extended reading here for pile number 2, Spirit, can you show me regarding pile number 2 and their life path? What would you like pile number 2 to know, please? What would you, okay. Queen of Swords. Don't look back, okay? Don't look back. You should never look back. Pile number 2, all right? You got your back turned to these... to these losers for a reason, pile number 2, okay? And I don't mean to be like mean to certain groups of people or whatever. I think you guys know who I am if you've watched my videos long enough, but it's with the Queen of Swords, it's not even an issue of being mean. I feel like at this point, it's like, I don't have time to focus on that anymore. I don't have, like, that was an old version of me. I've cut that off, and I don't really, like, that was a different era of my life, and I'm not really interested in that right now. I need to turn my eyes in another direction, okay? And the Empress in the Tarot is Venus, and the Queen of Swords is also Libra, which is ruled by Venus. So, you know, there's a lot of Venus energy here. There's a lot of Libra and Aries energy here too. And if you guys feel like people haven't been appreciating you, listening to you, and you've just been frustrated, I feel like you guys are very nice. So you don't want, that's why I feel like I keep apologizing in this reading, pile number 2, because I feel like you guys are like very nice and you don't want to offend people, which is of course, you know, Venus energy, right? I'm like a heavily ruled Venus person too, pile number 2, so I know how it is. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you guys getting much more intentional about what it is you want to do and who you want to spend your time with, all right? Because time is money, and we don't need time wasters, okay? And I just feel like you guys, I'm really focused on the sharp tip of her sword, because it's like, if you don't live by my rules, then you'll die by the sword. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? And I don't know if that comes from a movie or where that comes from, but look at the 9 of Pentacles. This has been on the bottom of the deck. This energy that you have right now, I feel like has been trying to come forward. And even in the last 9 months, right? Like what you've been birthing into your life and the changes that you've been making. If you look at the last 9 months of your life, pile number 2 is something you guys can reflect on. Also the last 9 years, okay? And some of you may love the number 9, or may be number 9 life paths, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed that reading. It certainly was spicy. I liked it too. And for those of you that would like to continue on with me to the 18 plus extended reading, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Thank you so much, pile number 2. Take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay. Let's do it. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the bananas. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 3. And as Gwen Stefani would say, this shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I don't even know if I spelled that right. Anyway, you guys know what I'm saying. And it's so funny, pile number 3. I don't know if you can see my shirt or not, but I am wearing a bright yellow shirt today, which looks like a banana. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it for my pile number 3s. The reading is called You Really Got a Hold on Me. Okay, we're going to find out their thoughts and feelings, pile number 3. And then we will go straight to your 18 plus extended reading. And there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Let's get comfortable, pile number 3. I feel like I just had to kind of like move around in my seat and adjust. Maybe you're doing the same thing. All right. Comfort is definitely underrated. Let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, what do you have to show me here for my beautiful pile number 3s as we embark upon their reading today? Okay, I just heard jet blue, which to me means that somebody could be traveling or taking the airline jet blue. I also feel like somebody has like a jet blue car or maybe hair, okay? But Spirit's giving me that type of, okay. Spirit also told me the Jetsons, which is a cartoon from back in the day about a family that like lives in outer space in like a futuristic society. Pile number 3, maybe some of you have been watching shows on that recently. There's the Empress, okay? The Empress came up in pile number 2 as well. So here you guys are right here and ruling over your world, pile number 3. Okay, and the bananas and the Empress to me is also talking about eating healthy, eating like fruits and nuts, eating a lot of fruit or nuts, eating a lot of veggies, or maybe just having a different diet is also what I'm seeing here. Pile number 3. Okay, did you guys ever see the show where all anyone ever ate was bananas for like a diet? Anyway, I won't give it away, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see. Anything else here for pile number 3, Spirit, that you would like? Anyway, Gwen Stefani is a Libra, which I quoted in the beginning of your reading about this shit being bananas, pile number 3. Anything else here? Okay. All right, Spirit just told me something about Legos. Maybe you guys have kids and they play with Legos. Some of you could be parents here with the Empress coming through, or maybe you want to be a parent someday. But it's like if we keep the kids, maybe you played with Legos as a kid. It's like if you keep the kids busy, then, you know, I feel like some people here are trying to do both right now. Could be trying to like take care of people and their family, or taking care of their kids or their family while also trying to work, because I'm also getting the energy of someone being on the phone and pressing their phone against their shoulder. Okay, and you know when you do that sometimes and it like gives you, like you're trying to talk on the phone while not using your hands, and it gives you like a neck cramp. Okay, pile number 3, so Spirit is showing me that. We have the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have a hold on a lot of people, pile number 3, but you may not even know it. You may not even realize it. Okay, but it is a big deal because the Empress came out. It was the first card out in your reading. So let's go ahead and see here for my pile number 3s. Let's see who's coming through. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You're like, who could it be? Who could it be? All right. And we have the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. Okay. Pile number 3, if someone wants to be with you, they're gonna have to, you know, add to your life in some way, because I feel like a lot of you could have a very busy life right now, or your life is changing rapidly. And so if someone wants to be with you, they're gonna have to put in the effort and work hard. Okay. And someone really trying to change what's happening so that they can be with you is what I feel. Pile number 3. It's kind of a Romeo and Juliet type of a vibe. All right, with the 7 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what else here. Your mysterious eyes make my blood pressure rise. Okay, pile number 3. So somebody here is saying, your mysterious eyes make my blood pressure rise. And with the Seven of Wands too, that's definitely an energy of having a hold on someone. All right. It's like, I don't want to give you up. I don't want to stop what we're doing. I want to keep fighting for us. I want to keep, you know, fighting for this connection. I want to keep, you know, working hard for this because I think it's worth it. Okay. And it's like, even if things change with the Wheel of Fortune, I'll be there. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And you don't have to fight alone is kind of what I'm feeling. Okay. And for those of you that have been very busy or things have been up and down lately, I feel like Spirit's also coming through to say, like, you don't have to, you're not in this alone. You don't have to fight alone. We have here, not feeling good enough. And, okay. So, you know, the Empress came out right away. So this person wondering if they have a chance with you, or, you know, because I feel like you guys seem like very independent and strong, pile number 3. So this person wondering, like, you know, what can I give pile number 3 that they don't already have? And maybe feeling like they're not good enough, okay? Because you're coming through as the Empress, all right? And yeah, let's see what else here. We have protection, okay? Protection. We have surrender. Wow. Protection and surrender. Interesting. All right. This person saying, like, you know, I'd go through hell for you. I would, you know, take one for the team. I'd take one for you. Okay. I'd protect you and, you know, and help you here. Okay. And the surrender coming out under the Seven of Wands. Okay, the Seven of the figure in the Seven of Wands looks like he will never surrender. Okay, and so interesting. Let's see what else here. I want to please you in all ways, but I am insecure about my mind, body, and spirit. Okay, and that's coming out under the Empress. So I do feel like this person kind of gets down on themselves sometimes, pile number 3. Like, they want to please you in all ways. They want to help you. They want to protect you here. Okay. They want, you know, they want your guys' energy to be like intertwined here, but life circumstances could be calling for other things here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And some of them feeling like, you know, I'm going to keep fighting for this connection no matter what. But it seems like, you know, certain things in life, maybe someone, the energy I'm getting here is someone getting a different job offer somewhere else. Okay. Or this person feeling like they need to fight really hard in order to be with you, and that they're going to kind of need to completely change their life and do something different so that they can, like, protect you, or so they can be a good provider. Okay, it's kind of what I'm getting, pile number 3. Also, I feel like somebody could have been offered a new job or a new position somewhere, but it's like they don't want to take it. They would rather stay with you or stay behind and fight for you or fight for this connection. Okay, it's like, no matter what happens with this Seven of Wands, I won't surrender, because I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like fate is bringing us together, and I feel like this is a chance for us to be together, and I want this future outcome to be protected. Okay, so, you know, this whole type of thing. All right, pile number 3, interesting energy. I never felt anything like this before. Yeah, that's coming out under the Wheel of Fortune. And your mysterious eyes make my blood pressure rise. Talk about blood pressure rising in the Seven of Wands, okay? It's like, we're meant to be together and I want this to happen. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. I will not surrender, okay? You know, it's like maybe everything saying to this person, like, you know, it's not practical, it's not rational, you know, you should just surrender and let go of pile number 3. And this person's like, no way, Jose. Okay, pile number 3, And Jose could be a name here too for some of you that know a Jose, or you're close to one, or you work with someone named Jose, okay? Or maybe this person has that name, but Spirit's just giving me that, all right? And this person is saying no matter where we go or how things end up, I'm always going to like find you, and I'm always gonna fight for us, okay? And I feel like though, you know, this person may normally be kind of confident, but I feel like something about life has left them feeling a little unprepared lately. Maybe some of them are starting out in a totally new job or starting off in a totally new thing. And I feel like someone's getting training, or there's some new type of training or something that's going on. And I feel like this person is saying they can offer me whatever position, or they can offer me whatever. I'm not going anywhere. I want to be with pile number 3, okay? And that's pretty intense, pile number 3. The 7 of Pentacles, or the 7 of Wands, is definitely an intense energy. And so is the Wheel of Fortune, because with the Wheel of Fortune, we can think we're in control of the wheel, but we're not. You know, fate, destiny, source, God, goddess, whatever you want to call it, is in control. And sometimes life is an unsolvable riddle, you know, and then somewhere out of nowhere, an opportunity comes up and it's all okay. All right. But this person having their world rocked here because just feeling maybe a little bit off center or off their game, or a little bit unprepared, but they're not going down without a fight. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? Because they really want this with you, I feel like, okay? We have the octopus, all right? And that's coming out under the not feeling good enough. Sometimes we may sabotage things, or we may feel like the good things in our life, like we have to fight for everything because the good things in our life are false, okay? And you know, that we should just give up, okay? And I feel like this person is saying, you know, like that they've never had to fight so hard for something, but they really don't want to give up, okay? And the octopus energy can also be where like we've exhausted ourselves. Somebody here may have like multiple jobs, is what I'm seeing here too. Like may have 2 jobs or 3 jobs even, okay? But somebody with the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Pentacles really needing to like wake up, okay? I feel like somebody needs coffee to wake up, because I'm smelling, I know a lot of people do, but I feel like somebody here really wakes up in the morning tired and feeling exhausted, and it's like put some coffee beans under their nose so they can wake up type of thing. We have the elk, okay? And I feel like this person is saying, you're exhausted, let me help you, okay? And you know, it's like with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm so glad we met each other, and I'm so glad that, you know, that we were put on the same path here. And I feel like this person is also saying like they want to protect you. They're saying you're working so hard and you're doing so much with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, let me help you. Let me be there for you, right? With this surrender and protection. Like, I've got you, and I'm not going to let anything happen to you. All right. And, you know, the elk very much coming across as like an emperor type of an energy in a tarot reading, I find. Okay. And the elk energy, like very practical, very with it, very on point, you know, taking care of all the details. And somebody here may be like someone here could be an artist, okay, with the octopus, or like more right-brained, and the other person could be more like detail-oriented or more grounded or more focused. And it's like you don't have to do this all yourself. Like, I can help you, okay? And yeah, so you don't have to do everything on your own. Like, I've got you. We have steps here. Take your time, no need to rush. yeah, with the Seven of Wands, it can we can burn ourselves out and then get super exhausted here with this octopus energy, and our mind can start making us feel like, oh, I can't do it, you know, I can't do it, or something like what I do isn't going to be good enough, right? We can expend so much energy, right? But I feel like it's like, take our time with something. With the Ace of Pentacles, one step at a time, one day at a time. Okay, and I feel like this person is saying this to you as well, pile number 3, like, you know, take your time. There's no need to rush. It's gonna be okay. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is offering the Seven of Wands some help. Do you know what I'm saying? Pile number 3, okay? And, you know, this person may be a little bit insecure at times, or maybe even a little bit controlling, if you will, pile number 3, but I do feel like they mean well, and I do feel like they want to help, okay? And it's like, you really got a hold on me is the name of this reading, but it's like, I'm going to help you get a hold of things and let you know I'm here for you and it's okay. I also feel like somebody helping someone out financially, or because the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot is also Jupiter, okay? And Jupiter is about blessings and gifts and bounty and all of that. It's a very benefic planet. It's the most benefic planet. With the Ace of Pentacles is like, here, let me help you. You don't have to fight alone. Or an unexpected gift of monetary gain that helps someone to not have to work so hard, so that they can take it a bit more easy and not, like, you know, freak out about how much there is going on, okay? And this person's saying, I've never felt anything like this before, because, you know, I just think they haven't been able to, I just think that this person hasn't ever felt so protective of someone before, or so, you know, like, I almost want to say like fatherly in a way. And maybe this person never really, I mentioned kids earlier, or someone having kids, but it's like, you know, I got you. So this person kind of feeling fatherly in a way, maybe to your children, or maybe just in general, feeling overprotective, or feeling like, you know, they want to help you and they're here to bring something good into your life, okay? And I don't even think they know why they feel that way, pile number 3, at times. They just do, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, there's like no explanation, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot is also number 10. And I feel like they're saying, with the Empress and the 10 here, they're saying, like, you're the perfect gift. You know what I'm saying? With the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles, they're saying to you, like, you're the perfect gift. And some of you may not have always felt that way. You may have felt like alone at times, or you may have felt like that you had to do everything yourself, or maybe you weren't always the most, you know, secure about how you feel about yourself, pile number 3, okay? But I feel like this person is truly trying to come through for you. And I do feel like it's an unexpected surprise. I feel like some of you could have gone out with people in the past or recently that, like, you know, maybe made you feel rejected, or made you feel like there was something wrong with you, or made you feel like you're not attractive, when I feel like you guys are like very attractive. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 3 with the Empress and everything here. I feel like you guys are highly attractive, okay? And maybe you didn't think that you were good enough to have a good person in your life, or a good provider, or just someone to stand up for you and be there for you. But I feel like Spirit is coming through with the big guns here to say that they're aligning you, not just to this person, but to other people in your life who, by chance, by meeting them by chance, it's like you become more empowered. You become stronger and more empowered. And I feel like Spirit is saying, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles, we're bringing situations into your life to, you know, to help you feel like the boss that you are and to help open up opportunities for your life path, okay? Because I feel like Spirit is saying that for you guys, you know, you guys have to be done playing small. Do you know what I'm saying? Pile number 3, like it's not time to play small anymore. I feel like Spirit is saying you guys are very protected and your destiny and what is to come of it is very protected. I also feel like Spirit is saying you guys have been fighting for a long time with the 7 of Wands, and maybe sometimes you felt like giving up with surrender here. But you know what it is, pile number 3, you just have realized, you know, I won't give up. I know what I want, and I'm going to take my time. I might take my time and I might take more steps to get there, but it doesn't matter because I will get there, you know. And there's this Sphinx right here. The Sphinx is also on top of the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, I've got this. I know what I'm doing and I've got this, okay? And maybe some of you got a little bit mad when people tried to help you before, that type of thing. But I feel like this person really does want to protect you or be there for you. Pile number 3, okay? And here we have a pathway, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, we find a path. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel. Follow your own path. You do not need to follow another. And this is all about independence, right? And maybe some of you are like, I don't need any help. I follow my own path. Like, leave me alone, Natalie. You know, the elk is like, I've got this. I know, you know. But I feel like this person would like to help you or would like to join you on your path. And for some of you, there could also be a good friend who is here to help you too in a time of need. I'm getting that energy too, okay? And Spirit just saying, you know, it's been, every day is a winding road. I get a little bit closer. You know what I mean? Take your time, no need to rush. There is a pathway for you. And I feel like, you know, there's a level of exhaustion with the octopus. I also feel like some of you are very good at multitasking and you can get a lot done. But Spirit is asking you with the Ace of Pentacles to kind of focus on one thing. I feel like this person wants to focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the one thing that this person would like to focus on. Okay. And, maybe for some of you here too, you've helped other people as well. And you've helped other people who have been lost or confused, okay? But that's what we're here to do as human beings, aren't we? Like, we're here to stand up for each other, to help each other, and to be there for one another, okay? And I do feel like with the Empress coming up here, you guys are very generous people. And you may have like a healthy sense of pride as well. Pile number 3, but I feel like this person really wants to be there for you, okay? So pile number 3, that's great. And we have Grand Cross here and Provoker, okay? And this is card 47, so some of you may be near that age, or you may be you know, or you may be in your 40s, okay? I do feel kind of like a mature energy in this pile number 3, okay? The elk is certainly a mature energy. I feel like your guys' life path is accelerating with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles, and there is like a huge maturing. But something may have happened where you guys were not like honoring your own worth, pile number 3, and you were doing way too many things with the octopus, okay? And it was exhausting you, and maybe people were not treating you with a lot of respect, pile number 3, okay? And some of these situations have shown up in your life, I feel like, to provoke you, to push you forward, to stand up for yourself, and to fight for what you want in life, okay? And the 7 of Wands in the tarot is a Mars and Leo card, particularly with the elk. And you know, this energy of being protected and taking things one day at a time, okay? And some people, I feel like in your life, pile number 3, to really kind of provoke you, to a new path or to your life path, okay? And, you know, with the Empress, and I want to please you in all ways, but I'm insecure. And then we have 2 cards of feeling insecure, right? So maybe some of you have had to deal with that energy, or this person deals with it too. I mean, 2 people can both deal with that energy, okay? But when we come together with this protection energy, like, we're more powerful when we come together. And I feel like that is what this person is saying. I also just heard appreciate you, okay? And maybe in the past, people haven't really appreciated you like they should, pile number 3. But I do feel like, you know how people will write in a text message or email or whatever, appreciate you. Like, instead of writing, I appreciate you, they'll just say, appreciate you, like, and give you a hug or something. I feel like this person wants to say that, like, appreciate you and give you a hug. All right, so it's time here with the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Pentacles for people to appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? And this person's saying, I've never felt like this before. And it truly is surprising to them. I feel like pile number 3, Wheel of Fortune, because I feel like this person is saying, I would change my life for you. You know what I mean? I would change my life for you. That type of thing. I would protect what we have until the end and, like, never say surrender, okay? And pile number 3, very interesting energy, okay? And I'm going to get one more card here, pile number 3, and then we're going to take it to the 18+ extended reading, okay? I just heard, like, I got you. You know, when someone says that, like, I got you, appreciate you, got you. That type of thing, okay? You don't have to do this alone. All right, Spirit, what else would you like to tell pile number 3 about this? What else does pile number 3 need to know about this, please? What else does pile number 3? Okay, 4 of Cups. Talk about, like, not being worried about something. 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, but not really wanting to accept help, okay? And, you know, and so Spirit really just saying, like, someone here wanting to offer their love, okay? As Prince would say, all I can do is offer you my love. Do you guys know, you know, also the 4 of Cups can be like an energy of somebody feeling ungrateful or not being super grateful for the things in their life. But, you know, that song Diamonds and Pearls by Prince, if I were to give you diamonds and pearls, would you be a happy boy or a girl, right? With this 8 of Pentacles, because all I can do is offer you my love, okay? And you see the Ace of Cups going to the figure and the Ace and the 4 of Cups and saying, this person's like, well, I don't, you know, even though they want it, they're acting, you know, even though they want it, something is holding them back, okay? And it's like, instead of opening up our arms to a beautiful gift of something, someone's feeling like shut down or confused, okay? With this octopus energy. And so, you know, as Prince would say, I'm gonna leave you with this pile number 3 and then we'll hit the extended reading. You know, if I gave you diamonds and pearls, would you be a happy boy or a girl? All I can do is offer you my love, okay? So just remember that always, pile number 3. And if someone's trying to offer you a gift or to help you, don't turn them down. And if you are trying to offer your love to this person, but they've been standoffish with you, as our Lord and Master Prince would say, all we can do is offer our love, right? And then it's up to the other person. So that is what I am getting for you, beautiful pile number 3. I hope that that reading resonated for you, and I hope everyone enjoyed the reading today. If you enjoyed my reading and you like my work, I have a little tip jar on my channel if you want to show me a little token of appreciation. But if not, no worries, pile number 3, and I hope everybody takes care, and I'd love to see you on the 18+ extended reading. Take care, everybody. Blessings on your path.